Hello, and welcome to a USC Libraries tutorial. This video covers Part 3 of the PBL Learning Need Research Checklist. Next on the checklist is Step 5, Search for eBooks in USC Libraries Catalog. You can use the Catalog search bar in the Databases tab of each case guide. Or you can begin by going to wdl.usc.edu and changing the drop-down to Catalog. Start by entering the keyword wound healing into the search bar. To limit your results to only ebooks, select Available Online and Books from the list of options on the left. It appears that these results are too broad. Because a library catalog search looks for more books than any of our previous searches, we may need to change our keywords to find more relevant books. Before we do that, let's select Remember All filters. In the Bob Lewin case, the injury is an oral wound, so let's try using the keyword oral wound healing. From the list of results, let's view Oral Wound Healing, Cell Biology and Clinical Management. Click on the title. This book has two links under View Online. Clicking on either should get you to the full text. This ebook does not have a search within function, but you can view the chapter titles or download the whole book. Since I know that when it comes to oral wound healing, it is important to understand concepts like hemostasis and coagulation, I'm going to click on the PDF for the chapter Hemostasis, Coagulation, and Complications. This PDF not only displays the full text, but it has some tools available for this chapter. These include Download, Search Within, Outline, View Summary, and Cite. If you click on the title of the book, you will return to the home page where you have the option to share the textbook. Now return to the library's catalog and repeat this process to find other relevant textbooks. Up until now, we have only looked for books to answer our learning need topic. However, sometimes certain learning needs are better answered by other types of resources. If after trying steps 1 through 5 on the checklist, you still need more information, it is recommended that you move to Step 6. Step 6 says, search in other recommended databases and clinical tools such as UpToDate, PubMed at USC, or drug monographs. Warning, you must check with your PBL facilitator for approval of these types of resources before using them as a source in your learning need packet. Some faculty only allow books. Recommended databases and clinical tools can be found in the databases section of each PBL research guide. PubMed at USC and Cochrane contain scholarly articles, and UpToDate and clinical overviews are clinical summaries. Access Medicine's drug monographs and UpToDate Lexidrug are clinical tools for information on drugs. For example, if you wanted to search for information on our learning need in UpToDate, you could search for wound healing process, and you will see a clinical summary of basic principles of wound healing. This clinical summary includes information on the phases of wound healing. If you feel you still need more resources to adequately answer your learning need, proceed to Step 7. Search in articles and websites listed on Case Guide and/or find and evaluate online sources. Once again, you must check with your PBL facilitator for approval of these types of sources before using them as a source in your learning need packet. Each PBL research guide has a tab called Articles and Websites. These are some trusted articles and websites related to the case. They may or may not have to do with your learning need. If you can't find an article or website listed here, you could try searching a database or the internet for another article or website. However, you need to evaluate the source to determine if it is suitable for a PBL learning need packet. Read through the sections in the Evaluating PBL Sources tab on each PBL guide to learn how to evaluate any source you may come across. Strategies such as scholarly versus popular, the CRAP test, and the peer review process are helpful in helping you determine if a source is appropriate for your assignment. If you follow each step on the PBL checklist and still find you need more help finding resources on your PBL learning need topic, please email wdl@usc.edu. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Please email USC Libraries if you have any questions.